Okay, focus. Okay, it's focusing right now. Okay, so this is my TBR list. As you can see, there is a lot of books in my TBR shelf. Like, okay, so this one I finished, The Crown of Midnight. I finished that one. And then ACOTAR, which is, you know, the series that's so popular in the fantasy fandom. This book I got from Target, and no, I got it from Target, and I was just like, I'm gonna see what the hype is all about. I'm gonna see if it's really good, because I'm very opinionated when it comes to like my fantasy novels, because fantasy is my favorite genre in the entire world, if not my favorite in the entire world of literature, but also real like contemporary fiction. And Heir of Fire is the third book in the A Throne of Glass series. And then we got Circe. I was actually meaning to read that one after I read Crown of Midnight, but I didn't want to read a fantasy book after a fantasy book. I wanted to venture out to other genres, so that's why I picked In 5 Years. My contemporary slash romantic comedy genres of books. And so you see I got Malibu Rising, Riders and Lovers, my favorite, Sons and Lovers, and also I got Great Expectations. So we got pretty much everything in here. And oops, and I got my DVD. I got Harry Potter, Narnia. I got that. What a classic for all the Wii fans. I also have the Doctor Who DVD for that season. Season 7, Part 2. They call it series in England. And then we got more fantasy books that I've read. I actually started reading that. It was a web comic, and then I didn't know that it was a book. So I read the book after I read the web comic, but I didn't finish both of it. So it's just sitting there, collecting dust. And these books I'm going to be selling on Pango, if you guys want to check that out. And also these books I'm going to be selling on Pango. And this is my stock of like packaging essentials here. And then we got my historical fiction books, my DVD of My Neighbor Totoro, and then my mangas. And then we got like my folders there, TBR, and then that's pretty much it. I am currently reading In 5 Years, and I was just doing some work right here for college. And a little about this book is that this girl time travels back and forth from like the next 5 years, and then she goes back again 5 years ago, and I think it's really interesting. I'd say so. But it's a bit slow so far though, but I've only just started it. I'm currently on page 37, chapter 5, so I still have a long way to go, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about. I didn't tell you guys about this, but I got this from Etsy. I've always wanted like a film camera, so I can like, whenever I go to Europe or like whenever I travel around the world, I have a film camera to capture the pictures, capture any memories that I have. And I've always wanted one of these since like forever. And it's just really nice to step away from your phone and take pictures with a vintage camera, and then wait for it to arrive and see how like your memories have emerged from like through film. So it's from this book. I am currently on page 178, and it's actually really sad, and I thought it was going to be sort of a mystery, but the fantastical aspect of it only happened once, I would say. But you know, that's a spoiler too. I'm so sorry about that. But I just, well, it's not really much of a spoiler. It's just like a little hint of like what you can expect in this book. And honestly, I would so far rate it as a 3 out of 5 because I can't really relate to the main character. I mean, she's okay, but like the supporting character, her name is Bella. I feel just so bad for her because what's happening to her is so unfortunate and she doesn't deserve that. But the main character, I just can't relate to her. I need to know more about her. I need to learn more about her past, her strengths and weaknesses. But I don't know. I just wanted the author to dive more into like the character's personality because it's basically, if you're reading this book, you're basically just going to be in the present day and not anywhere close to like the character's background, which is so important to me. I want to learn more about the character before I start caring about the character, especially when it's the main character. But so far it's a pretty sad story. And yeah. So pretty. I think this is by far my favorite purchase today, and it's this lamp.